10 years ago, when I was just learning Ruby on Rails, my mentor told me, use SimpleForm gem to style your Rails form inputs. And you know, it was fantastic advice. I just added the gem SimpleForm. I added the SimpleForm Bootstrap extension. Bootstrap was the leading CSS framework at the time, and it just worked. All my form inputs looked nice, and I didn't have to input any custom classes to make them look better. Afterwards, at different companies, there were different approaches to styling form inputs. Some companies used view components to create their own components for each type of form inputs. Some companies just used inline styles. Bullet Train that I work with right now, it has its own input component library. It has a default styled field input, and then it has a collection of different input fields that all rely on the default input partial. So it is all built on partials. Here I have a phone input, and here it has an additional stimulus controller, and it uses text field, and it uses the field partial. If I look at a number field, it uses the number field helper on the field partial. This is a good approach. It is easy to customize and extend in your own application, but I still like SimpleForm. So now I decided to go and try SimpleForm again after many years and see if it works and feels and looks good. So I installed the gem SimpleForm on my application, and here is a form that I came up with. So I have a project table. It has a lot of different fields, and each of them require a different type of input. Name is just a text field, text area for description, radio buttons, select dropdowns, date inputs, date time inputs, checkboxes, single file, multiple file upload. And you see this is all looking good, but the magic is right here. You see, I have all these inputs defined, and I didn't have to write any custom CSS for any of these inputs, because all of them are abstracted into SimpleForm. And if you look here again, you see I have the label, input, help text. Here is the help text. So often under fields I need to have a description of what this field means, and I don't have to have an additional div under each form input. And additional thing I really like is having errors under each field, not just a list of errors above all the fields, not just like this, but errors for each field. So let's try triggering an error for the name. Right now it says required true, so it shows the default HTML error. Let's say required false, but in the project model we have required true. So I will refresh now and trigger the validation, and you see I have this name can't be blank that comes from the model through SimpleForm to this form input. So I don't have to write if errors any on name, then display error under the name input. So all this syntax of having help text, of having errors under each field is abstracted. And to use SimpleForm, instead of using form for or form with, we use SimpleForm for to be able to use the form.input syntax. And you see, it is always form input, and it deduces the input type based on the attribute type. So strings are by default in text fields, texts are by default text errors, but you can also define them on your own. Here, for example, I have a collection for status, so it is a select dropdown by default. But here I have another collection, and I want this to be radio buttons, so they are radio buttons. Looking at our tags checkboxes, you see I said add checkboxes, so I can select multiple, and it looks and feels really good. Now the magic of the styling is all kept in SimpleForm RB file. I named it SimpleForm Daisy because I use Tailwind CSS and Daisy UI on top of it for my styling. So here I have the definitions of the styles, and let's say 5 years, 7 years ago, I would have felt a bit overwhelmed by this DSL, But now with AI, it can be easy for you to customize the styling based on your preferences. So let's now try installing SimpleForm on a new Rails application and see how it works and see how you can add it easily to your existing application. So here I have another new Rails app where I don't have anything. I just scaffolded projects. I am using Tailwind CSS, and let's run this application. So here's the new Rails application with the Tailwind scaffolds. I have a projects table scaffolded, and if I go to new project, you see I already actually have decent looking styles, so it looks good. If I look at my form, you see I have a lot of inline Tailwind on each of these fields, and I would need to duplicate all this CSS from one file to another, and I would need to somehow keep it consistent. I can do CSS abstractions, but I want to have full components with help text, with the errors under each of the fields. And actually, here's a new thing I just noticed. New Rails 8 scaffolds come with errors on each field. So you see, let's trigger an error. Let's go to project. I will validate the presence of the name. Create project. You see, it gives an outline on the field if it has any errors. So that's already not bad. Anyway, let's try adding SimpleForm and abstracting all these styles out of the file, so that it looks lean like it does here. So I will go and add the gem SimpleForm. Where is it? Okay, gem SimpleForm. Now SimpleForm install. It gives me a YML translation file, not much needed here, and the important file is simpleform.rb. So here is where all the styling is going to be managed. Let's run our server and see if our form looks any different. No, it does not, because we didn't use SimpleForm here yet. You remember we need to use SimpleForm 4 and form input. So instead of this, let's try using SimpleForm. I already have everything prepared here. I'm just going to use SimpleForm for project and form input for each of these. So you see, the syntax is so much lighter, but will it look and work well? Let's see. I will refresh, and it looks horrible, because we don't have any Tailwind styling applied, and Tailwind removes by default the default HTML styling, so it just looks horrible. Luckily, there is a gem SimpleForm Tailwind that provides a SimpleForm config file based on Tailwind. So let's try to install it. Bundle. Installation. It is going to create a new initializer. Let's have a look at our initializers. No, it didn't. Oh yeah, we need to run this command. SimpleForm Tailwind install. Okay, it created a new initializer with the Tailwind styling. So now I can remove the default simpleform.rb. Now I will run the server. And let's refresh and see the magic happen. I'll actually even do it in a new tab to easily compare. So before and after. So it looks quite good. We added the default Tailwind styling back. It is now abstracted into SimpleForm tailwind.rb, and our form looks very dry, very clean. Let's try triggering a validation error. Okay, I will say required false, not to have the browser validation. Great. Okay, so name counted blank, and you see we have this. Let's also add the help text, or what is it? It's a hint. Okay, here we have the hint, and yeah, it's beautiful. So the fields that are valid are green, the fields that are not valid are red, so works. Let's now try adding the same styling as I have in the previous application. So we will add the Daisy UI styling. I will install Daisy UI. as the Rails guide. I don't like this design. Okay, this is better. So installing Daisy UI. Okay, and now I will just copy this SimpleForm Daisy here. I don't need this SimpleForm Tailwind anymore, I think. So I replace these styles with my own styles using Daisy UI, and let's see the magic. I'll also open the new tab. It looks very bad. Why? I think it's because I don't have Daisy UI installed to the end, so I'll need to add these. Let's add this to our CSS file. Okay, and now it kind of works. I have the new styling applied. And yes. Now, one thing I really don't like is the way the date and datetime inputs are styled. So we are going to use HTML5 true for our date inputs. So HTML5 true here, here, and here. Let's have a look. And yeah, it looks better. Now there is some spacing missing, so we can go and say class, what will it give us? This contents, let's say flags, call, gap 4. Didn't help much. How do we apply classes here? Yeah, it is inside HTML. Okay, looks better. So let's also try adding some tag selection and radio buttons. So I'll just go and see what we have here in the other application for tags. Where do we have tags? Let's add the styling, refresh. Okay, undefined form. Yeah, it should be F. Yeah, tags look good. So basically, that's it. That's how we added the SimpleForm. We added SimpleForm Tailwind. We added Daisy UI and added the styling with Daisy UI. So now we have beautiful forms.